I have Kavya
Yes.
with me today. And she has her own business called Cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
And I just really wanted her to tell you a little bit more about herself and what she's doing, what brought her to cosmetics and to be a makeup artist, which, I truly think that they're artists. If you see some of the things that they can do and how they can transform faces and not transform to make you look like someone other than who you are, that's possible as well. But really just bringing out, hopefully, the beauty that's already there, that's within you. And just wanted to hear some more from her because she has a workshop demo coming up. We'll talk more about that at the end, and I'll also post some more information about that too. So, Kavya,
Yeah. Yes.
thanks for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having
And
me.
please tell us a little bit about yourself and what
Hmm.
brought you to makeup.
Yeah. So, of course, thanks for having me. And I like how you said bringing your natural beauty out. That's my biggest thing. And through makeup, I never want somebody to sit in my chair and walk away feeling this is not what I asked for. My color doesn't match. It's not what I was looking for. I really want people to feel the most confident version of themselves. And I really want to hear what they have to say. What was your experiences like with other artists, or did you have experiences that you didn't love? I want to hear them out. So truly listening to your client and having them walk away with confidence is my whole thing, bringing inner beauty out. And yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. The inner beauty out. So, did you play with makeup as a child? Is that kind of what got you
I
into makeup?
did. I think we all, as little girls, have the playing with their mom's makeup. Granted, my mom had like kajal, eyeliner, and like a lot of black mascara, black liner. So I definitely had a little bit of time in middle school where I played around and definitely didn't know what I was doing. But my true start with makeup was definitely 10 years ago. I actually went through chemo and I had a bone marrow transplant. And so during that time, you're going to lose your hair, your eyebrows, your eyelashes. And during a time where I did feel very vulnerable, I started to do my makeup for fun. It wasn't perfect, but I had fun. And that really was what I got out of it, fun, something youthful, something creative. And that's all I want my work to speak for itself is fun, confident, and creative. And I picked up a makeup brush in 2016 and I haven't put it down since. And I play with makeup myself, but I also love to teach makeup. And I know we have a workshop coming up this Saturday, and I'm really hoping to have that translate through my class. Like, it is fun, it's supposed to be low pressure, it's supposed to make you feel beautiful in the way that you want to accentuate and you want to walk out into the world.
I love that so much.
Yeah,
And you mentioned something that truly was the catalyst for this. And I actually remember that time because I remember
yeah.
your mom sharing quite a bit and how wonderful it was to see you on the other side of that.
Mm-hmm.
And many times we have experiences that we never know kind of what's going to come out of that, and out of that birthed this
Yeah.
love for makeup. And I can see how that can be so important, not just for the makeup itself, but the opportunity, especially when someone's going through that
Mm-hmm.
transition or that period,
Mm-hmm.
just to give them something to kind of maybe brighten their day or feel
Absolutely.
like themselves again, as they
Yes.
say, so to speak. So I that's such an important part
Mm-hmm.
to hear, and I probably people out there that can kind of resonate with that a bit too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think you definitely have to find a sense of escape. And
Mm.
maybe that's not the right word, but when you're going through something so hard and so terminal at the time and just difficult, and it strains on your family and things like that, you do try to find an escape and you do try to find something that's going to fill that cup that's missing, and for me it was my confidence. And for me, I love my hair. It's always been natural, it's always been me, and losing that was losing a part of me. And ever since then I was like, I don't need my hair, I can just do my makeup and feel beautiful and in the way that I did when there it was a time where I did it. And that's all I want. And so I do work a lot closely with MD Anderson, breast cancer
I love
awareness
that.
foundations, things like that, fashion shows, photo shoots, and really just individuals going through a hard time. I know what it felt like. And um, having gone through those skin differences, having gone through that firsthand, I know I can speak to someone who's also on the other side of it, and
Yeah.
they're also going through a specific skin reaction to this one medication that we're both on. Like that's a shared experience you're not going to come across through any and all makeup artists. And so when I
Mm.
started to do makeup, I really wanted to niche down to a community. And whatever community that is, whether it is the cancer community or the bridal community, it really is community and the people that come through these communities that keep me going and that pushes me through my passion.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's really amazing. And I just, sometimes you hear kind of like the purpose out of the pain, or you hear all these
Yes.
types of ways of describing it. But I just, and also it just gave me a lot of ideas that we could talk about later as
Yeah, of
well,
course.
because it is to me about the community and being able to support and give back, even sometimes in the smallest ways. We just don't know how much that may mean to
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
And when you talk about things like even just the medication, the reaction on the skin, and being able to
Mhm.
identify with that, and not everyone can do that. It's kind of like losing the hair and having hairdressers or hair stylists, professionals who can help, either help make the
Mhm.
wigs or different things that help those individuals deal with that
Yeah.
season of their life. So I know this is like all about makeup, but there's
Yeah.
always something more underneath, and that's one of the
Yeah.
beautiful things about it. So Kavya, tell me, like, what's a couple of tips? Like, let me start like this. What do
Okay.
you carry in your makeup bag?
Okay.
This is always impromptu, so we never
Here's
know what
this
we're
is
gonna say.
no, of course I love it. We love nonchalant impromptu conversations. That's what I'm here for. What's in my makeup kit? So I have one in my car right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then it has to have eyebrows, eyelashes, and some sort of concealer. So three. So
Oh.
my thing is a rule of three, and you're gonna learn about this in the class
Oh, okay.
too.
Don't tell them too much, though.
So the rule of three, anything in your makeup kit, rule of three, and that'll be something we talk about. But
Okay.
eyebrows and eyelashes for me was something that I've grown to really appreciate. And
Mm-hmm.
while doing my makeup, right? Obviously, eyebrows, when you lose your hair, you're going to lose your eyebrows. So I really crafted my art of making sure my eyebrows look like they're not there, but it's makeup, but it looks
Mm.
natural. And I know a lot of individuals who have gone through hair loss or any type of treatment where they have experienced hair thinning or discoloration or
Like
anything like that.
alopecia, maybe.
Alopesia as
Yeah.
well. Yes,
See the picture eyebrows.
any type of hair loss. I really tried to teach how to do precision eyebrows and hair like strokes. So really trying to learn
Oh.
that. So eyebrows, mascara, any kind of mascara, just a little bit. It just accentuates the eyes so much. Just a tiny little cut of mascara does wonders. And using concealer on your fingers, something that's going to dry down into a powder would be really helpful. And just having that right under your eyes, let it sit. And it's summer, it's hot, it's humid. We don't want to cake our faces on with too much. So that's kind of it. Just those three.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And I'm thinking, and it's interesting you say that because I'm not really a big makeup user. I have
Mm-hmm.
makeup, but two of the three I definitely do. Like it usually would be eyebrows, which I can't wait to get some tips on the eyebrows.
Yes.
Eyebrows, mascara, and
Mm-hmm.
usually like an eyeliner.
Mm-hmm.
But the concealer one,
Yes.
I have to maybe put that more into
Yeah,
play.
and people always forget their most useful tool, which is going to be their fingers. It's your fingers, make sure your hands are clean, and the warmth of your hands really helps build up spread out the
Oh.
product. And if you do have a product that will dry down into a powder, it's perfect because even you don't have to touch it again. That's it.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Kavya, thank you so much for joining. I know we said this would be a quick one, but it won't be. It's the first, but it won't be the last.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess, is there anything else? I mean, that was such a great tip. I mean, you had a few tips in one. So is there any takeaways, any last things you'd like to say before we close out?
I think the last thing I'd like to say is do what works for you and do what feels good for you. And that's all you can do.
I like
That's
it.
all you can step forward and do.
I like it.
Yeah.
Simple and to the point. Do what works for you, and that applies in many aspects and
Yes.
areas of our life. So I wanted to thank you all for joining us for our couch conversation,
Yes.
our impromptu conversation, and look forward to more coming in the near future. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to make, move, and be mindful.
Yes.
All right. See you later. Bye.